Hello, everyone. Welcome to the penultimate round of the TATA Steel Masters 2023 in Vacancy, Netherlands. And one of the highlights of this round was Nodirbek's game against Wesley So, which ended in a draw, and that inches closer to Nodirbek's title going into the last round. All right, let's take a look at the game. Wesley was white. We started with d4. Nodirbek played d5. Wesley played c4 and takes c4. This was actually a very nice move by Nodirbek. He was showing his intention to fight using the Queen's Gambit accepted. But I was surprised with Wesley's reply with knight f3. If Wesley wants to fight, he could have played e4 here. I mean, the Kiri Nodirbek's game was the other day was also a fighting game, but Wesley had other plans. It would have been better if, like this, let's say knight f3 b4, sorry, e4 b5, a4 c6, c3 b4. It would have been a good fight like this, bishop b2 with a5. But unfortunately, Wesley chose knight f3, a more solid setup. Nodirbek went for knight f6, e3, e6 takes. White gains back the pawn. c5 cancels, a6 takes. Okay, 90% of d takes e5's games are drawn. Okay, this is very dry. Takes, going into the endgame, king e7 with two open files, the d and the c. Early exchange of queens. Well, from here on, we could expect. Okay, 100%. Well, maybe 99% drawn game. Now b2, bishop to d7. Nothing special in the game. b3, everything has been played before. Bishop b5, knight c4. Because the main point of bishop b5 is that if, let's say, white captures on b5, then takes on b5. c4 is taken away by that. Sorry, c4 is taken away by that pawn. So knight can jump to c4. If you go a3, and then just knight b7, and this offers black better chances. Wesley played knight c4. It has been played many times before. Knight b7, knight e4. Okay, previously bishop b2 was played with 95% of the games drawn. Okay, c8, knight e4, knight b6, takes, bishop a3, and repetition. Wesley chose knight d4, but nothing has changed. Rook c8, bishop b2 takes on c4, rook c7, rook c8. White controls the open d file. Are black on the c file, but nothing much. Nothing much. Okay, bishop b4. Okay, c1. Well, this kind of game, you just have to wait for the 30 move rule. No draws before 30. So knight e4, knight f3. Wesley could have tried rook c2 also. Stop knight e2, and if, let's say, knight e5, this knight f5 takes, maybe this one with two bishops. Hold on, I'm too sure this rook. c5, bishop d4, and then rook c6. Okay, black is, of course, so very much fine. Knight f3, bishop d3, c3 takes, king e2, knight e2, knight to b1. White has to be careful. e4, knight f6, h5, h3, e5, a3. Black is slightly better, actually, with that passive knight on b1. Should be 6, king f3. Alright. Continue 4. So h4, a4. Nodirbek sacrifice that pawn on a6. e4. Of course, you don't want to go king f4 here. This rook c5, yes? And it threatens g5 mate. So as they had to go back to king e2, black controls the second rank. King f1, knight d7, should be 2 f5. Black is actually in control. And Wesley had to give the pawn back with a5, because if not, let's just say he goes back to b5. Black will continue to improve the position of his knight. Bishop e2. If you keep coming back here, knight, and then we have g5, you play bishop e2 with b2. Now it threatens knight and 2. So Wesley had to give up the pawn, his extra pawn, to activate his knight, right knight, and put it on d4, putting all the stops. And after that, they agreed to a draw. Nothing. If white continues with this one, there's nothing to play on. It's so equal. Maybe black slightly better with that active rook on the second rank, but nothing else. White has the compensation with a centralized knight. If you play bishop to b6, let's say f4. You go back knight to b7, for example, with knight 6. That's about it. The game ended in a draw. Nodirbek is one step closer to clinching the TATA Steel Championship. He will be playing tomorrow? Blind Forest. He just needs a draw, I guess. Okay, but if draw and Giri wins, then Giri might catch him up and go for a playoff. But draw should be enough, yeah. But we'll see. It will still be an exciting final round. Anything can still happen. So that's it. A very solid game. Nothing special. No fireworks in this game. Nodirbek putting all the stops in his closest pursuer. And with that, the last 5 games, it was again all draws for Nodirbek. And it still leads. The TATA Steel Masters with half a point going into the next. Okay, guys, thank you for supporting our channel, Chess and Chess Entertainment on Facebook and YouTube. This is Coach Oliver. Stay safe, everyone, and bye-bye.